Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 21st. This week, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, just subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you here. You have two cards for each. So I figured, you know what the heck, we'll pull two cards out for each. I do feel like some of you could be going through a difficult separation or a breakup here, but you do have some answers as to like what to do in that situation. I feel like someone was too slow in a situation is what I'd say to you here. Definitely feeling left out in the cold, but again, we're going to clarify this, so don't panic just yet. We're going to see what's going on in this situation and get some answers for you. You start off with the Owl Spirit. This is crowning your reading. It says you see clearly now. So again, if you have been orphaned, if you have been left out in the cold by a person, I feel like you see things very clearly as to why it happened this way. You start off with the Diligence card. The Simplicity card was the first card here, but it wanted to come out with this card here. So I feel like this is saying you need to keep things simple with this energy this week. You have the Emperor, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Wands here. For some of you, I feel like you could just be very focused on work or business this week, probably because of some sort of like heartbreak or separation here, Scorpio. So that might be kind of like taking your mind, that might be trying to, it's like you're moving your focus to money. Maybe is what I feel like saying. For others, I feel like you could be feeling burdened here because someone has gone cold on you here. This looks like no contact to me. The Emperor to me is my no contact card. Why, I don't know. But to me, I call it a clue card. To me, it's a clue for no contact. So I feel for some of you, you could be feeling very burdened. You could be feeling very sad because of a no contact situation. I feel like you're very close to success here. It's like this guy is walking and he's walking towards this house right down here. And yeah, it's like, yes, he is still experiencing burdens. Yes, he is still experiencing pain and, all that other stuff. But it's like he's very close to getting to that village or the house, whatever you want to call it. And that represents safety, security, comfort, protection. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you are very close to something here, and you're very close to finding success. Definitely dealing with like no contact. For others, I feel like you're looking for a job here. I feel like that some of you might need to take an opportunity that could be very beneficial for you. I'm getting part-time or something like that is popping into my head, Scorpio. So there might be like some sort of part-time or temporary position that could lead to success for you. So I feel like you need to open up to that. Next, you have the Starfish here. It says open to infinite possibilities. And the Turtle Spirit says slow and steady wins the race. So I feel like for some of you, you just need to be open to possibilities in your life here. I feel like for some of you, you are going to be very surprised by like the possibilities or the miracles that could show up in your life is like what's popping into my head here. Yeah, look, you have the Trust and Magic card as well. I think you need to believe that magical things can happen for you. That's like the feeling I get here, is that you never know when your life could just turn around on a dime, literally. And again, I'm living proof of this here, Scorpio, so trust me. Like I said, I have a whole new channel dedicated to showing people that, it's possible for your life to turn around. Trust me, like I've been saying for a few weeks, like if I told people what happened in my life, like over the past 4 months, nobody would believe me. And that's why I'm giving all this information away for free on my other channel. And because, like I said, I don't think people would believe it if I didn't in the first place. But so I'll pop a link down. There's a shameless plug. I'll pop it in down below. But I feel like you need to realize that things can turn around very, very quickly for you in your life. And I feel like you're taking control. It's like you're going to be taking the lead with that Queen of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, very slow movement. Very slow movement. Look, you have this snail. There is a snail on this Nine of Pentacles as well. You have the slow and steady wins the race thing here as well. So I feel like for some of you, you could be moving very slow, or I do feel like you feel like things are moving at a snail's pace. I feel like you want things to speed up with this Queen of Swords as well. But I feel like you're gaining clarity. It's Queen, King of Swords. It's like the King of Swords is above the clouds. Queen of Swords, it's like the clouds come halfway up her body. They come up to this point on her. So it's like things in your life are not exactly clear on direction, or maybe you're waiting for some answers here. I feel like they're taking their time with that Knight of Pentacles. Next, you have the Imagine card and the Orphan card. I feel like for number one, I feel like you need to be careful of thinking that you're going to be orphaned. I feel like a lot of people in relationships can ruin a good relationship by thinking this person is going to leave me, this isn't going to work out, like all this other stuff. It's like don't imagine things into existence is what I feel like this energy is really saying. I feel like it's saying imagine good outcomes, but don't imagine the outcomes where you're feeling left out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles literally is a card that says do not call attention to your weaknesses. This guy here has a belt around his neck. He represents a leper. Back in the day when we had lepers, they'd had to wear bells around their necks to warn people when they were coming down the street. The card says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is mostly saying, keep your words positive this week. I feel like you're gaining a lot of wisdom this week and a lot of intelligence. So I like to see that. I definitely feel like you're dealing with a no contact situation. I feel like this reading needs to be clarified. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm actually going to pull an extra row for you right now, Scorpio, because to me, I feel like this is just a stuck, I don't think this is bad, but I just get like a stuck energy for you here. Yeah, it's like you're heading towards peace here, Scorpio, or a time of peace. So your outcome, Page of Cups, new love offer coming in for you if you're looking for love. I feel like for some of you, you could just be moving past a no contact situation. Four of Pentacles, I feel like some of you could still be holding on to someone from the past, or you could be having a hard time letting go of that situation, Hangman. I think it'll only keep you stuck if you stay in some sort of past situation here with these cards. Yeah, I feel like someone is not reciprocating love here. I feel like there's love there, which is weird. This is a very weird situation, I'm not going to lie, Scorpio. For some of you, I feel like it's almost like you could be dealing with a person. It's like there's love there, but they're very closed off at the same time. Or it's like they're waiting. I feel like they're waiting for something with this Nine of Pentacles. Meanwhile, I feel like you are stepping into this Nine of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're finding success and happiness and like all this other good stuff as well. I also feel like this could be you. Like if you're going through a breakup, I feel like, it's like one person here is crying, the other person over here is trying not to get attention, right? Because they're a leper, they're also crying, but it's like they're not looking at each other. So it's like, I feel like for some of you, it's a weird message, but I feel like for some of you, you could be on the same path as another person or with another person, but it's like, but you're not looking at each other here. So very stuck energy. Let's clarify this and let's see where this goes for you, Scorpio, so that I can actually figure this out. Between the Emperor here and the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Tower. The Tower is actually not a bad card in the Lenormand. It is a card of isolation. So like I said, I feel like some of you, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat this reading for you, Scorpio. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this person. If you're dealing with a person here, I feel like you're feeling very isolated. I feel like you're both feeling very isolated in this situation. If you're dealing with a person, I feel like this is saying that you both don't want to show weakness in this situation with that Five of Pentacles. So it's like nobody's opening up here. The Hangman as well. Hangman in this direction, at least he's moving, right? When he's in reverse, he's dancing on this pole here. To me, it's a bad card when it comes up in reverse, the Hangman, because it kind of like says, do not put on a show for another person. But I almost feel like that's what needs to happen. If you're dealing with a person from the past, I feel like you need to try something. Something's got to happen, especially if you want to talk to this person. If you don't, I totally understand, move on, right? That's what I'd say there. But again, I feel like this energy is going to stay stuck if somebody doesn't just break out and do something. And I'm not saying this is going to go in a positive direction. Sometimes, Scorpio, I feel like maybe we're dealing with an ex. Maybe we want to communicate with that person. I always just say, just reach out, even if it doesn't work out. You will feel so much better after you reach out. Yeah, you might feel embarrassed if they don't respond, or maybe you feel embarrassed if they say no or whatever. But you know what? I promise you, if you do that, it's like you'll break the energy. I feel like the energy needs to be broken in a lot of ways in a situation for some of you here with this energy, Scorpio. So I feel like there needs to be like a breakthrough, or things need to be broken in a situation. That's a weird message. Between the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords, you have the Lily. Yeah, it's like someone needs to make an offer here. The Lily is like a spiritual offer. Someone needs to open up and make an offer. I do feel like this Queen of Spades could be making an offer to this King of Spades. It's going this direction here. So I do feel like that is possible. I feel like someone is ready to receive a message, but it's like both people still have their swords up, right? So I'd be careful of battling or fighting. Between the Ten of Wands here and the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Hearts called the Tree. The Tree is like having a lot of history with a person. So I feel like some of you could have history with a person. For others, I feel like you could be going back to your roots on something here. I feel like saying back to basics. Again, you have the Simplicity card. If you're working on anything like a business or a project, I feel like keeping it simple will lead to the most success for you here, is what I'd say to you. For many, many years, I worked in the advertising industry, Scorpio. And what's really funny about the advertising industry is that they always say that the ugliest ads usually work best. When you try to overcomplicate it, make everything look really pretty, it usually doesn't work. When things that are ugly with like spelling mistakes and things like that always would outperform things that were like all fancy and made to look really nice, right? And that's what's popping into my head here. I feel like for some of you, it's like in work or business, I feel like it's saying keep it simple. That's all you need to do, because I feel like the simple thing will actually work. Between the Nine of Pentacles here and the King of Swords, you have the Nine of Diamonds. Yeah, definitely something needs to come to an end here. The Nine of Diamonds is called a coffin, and it says you need to step into a new life. I feel like you need to step away. For some of you, I do feel like you're fearing something here with the Five of Pentacles. You have that Orphan card. It's like maybe you're fearing loss that isn't actually going to happen, but I feel like you need to step out. For others, again, like I was saying here with this, it's like I feel like you need to realize that people like need to have flaws. I feel like this reading is flawed. That's the word that's popping into my head right now, Scorpio. But I feel like this is a good thing. Like sometimes I think we try to present ourselves, like we all do this, right? This is not a criticism, but I feel like we all present ourselves like too perfectly. We want to be perfect in relationships. We want to be perfect in this and that and the other thing. But you know what? Sometimes I think we just need to go out there and just say, I am who I am, right? We need to realize that nobody is perfect, right? And no situation is perfect. And, flaws make us human. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying either you need to show your not be afraid to show flaws in a situation, or I do feel like this is good if this is new love, because I feel like it's someone who has flaws. I feel like they accept you for your flaws legitimately, and it's like they're not trying to find something perfect, because they know it doesn't exist. There's like I feel a release of pressure here. We're going to clarify this. You have the lady showing up here between the Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. This is the Ace of Spades. A really good card, existing problems being resolved. So I feel like you could be overcoming some obstacles here. Between the Knight of Pentacles and the Death card, yeah, you have the Three of Spades. Three of Spades is a breakup in the playing card reading system. I feel like for some of you, you are just breaking up with someone who is too slow. Could be an Earth sign. You showed up in Virgo's reading. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I would definitely, you could go watch that reading. But I do feel like for some of you, someone was too cautious, moving forward too slowly. I almost get the sense that if you went through a breakup, this is the type of person where it's almost like they're blaming you for all the past person's BS. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like they almost put you on a pedestal. Is popping into my head, but it's not really a pedestal. It's almost like they, it's like the whole flaws thing. Weird reading, Scorpio. I almost feel like this person like kind of pedestalized you in the sense that they kind of treated you like you had no flaws, but I feel like you almost wanted to be treated like a human. It's like they couldn't do that. I feel like this person couldn't treat you as a human. That's what's popping into my head. Very weird message. And for others, I feel like this person, I feel like this could be the same person. It's also, they were like blaming you for all the past person's mistakes, so they couldn't let go of the past. So I feel for some of you, you were dealing with a person, you wanted to be with this person, but I feel like they couldn't deal with the past. It's like they were putting past people onto you. So yeah, weird. Between the King of Swords here and the Page of Cups, you have the Five of Hearts, new love, definitely new love coming in for you here. I feel like it could be a Pisces, by the way. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, could be a good new relationship for you. I feel like this person is very stable. I feel like they accept you for who you are, flaws and all. And I feel like they don't try to mold you. Again, I feel like this person looked at you like a piece of clay. It's almost like, this is going to sound really messed up, Scorpio, but I almost feel like you were dealing with a person in the past who was trying to mold you. Like they were trying to train you almost. That's the messed up part about it. I feel like this person almost looked at you like a project, And nobody wants to feel that way because it makes you not feel like a human. And so I feel like for some of you, this person, I don't even think this person is capable of seeing a relationship as not like something to fix, if that makes sense. I don't know if this is making sense. I don't know. Weird reading, Scorpio. Between the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles here, you have the Four of Clubs. This card's called, I used to call this card Mercury Retrograde. In this deck, it's a maybe Lenormand. There are some cards in here that are not Lenormand cards. The Four of Clubs and the playing cards to me represents retrograde energy. To me, it represents confusion or just kind of like needing to treat it as if we have a Mercury retrograde going on. We do have Mars retrograde, but to me, it can just be like confusing energy. So again, I feel like there was a confusing time that you're coming out of. Between the Death card here and the Hangman, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of sexual attraction between you and someone new, or there will be soon. I feel like you'll be meeting this person very soon if you don't already know this person. Could be a Pisces. So that would be nice. And again, I feel like this person is just like, I just get like such a, like, look, you have the peace card here. It's just like so go with the flow, so easy. There's just like no drama here. This is just BS right here, Scorpio. This is just like go with the flow, easy, calm, cool, collected. There's no pressure. I almost feel like, I almost feel like this Four of Clubs, I feel like there could be times with this person in the future where it's like you almost like want to get angry at them or something because it's like too easy, but I legitimately feel like it's that easy. So I would just like go with the flow if this is a new person coming in for you here. Yeah, you were definitely tricked in the past. You have the Fox card here. You feel like you were tricked in the past. Yeah, this person here, look, the fish, can't make this stuff up. Definitely could be a Pisces. The King of Diamonds is your true soulmate. So definitely could be true love coming in for you here. And yeah, you have the bouquet as well. So I feel like someone could be making a love offer here, or vice versa. Take it for how it resonates. But there could be love coming in for you here. I really feel like that in a lot of ways, Scorpio. You're moving away from this tricked type of energy here. You're moving away from this energy of feeling like orphaned or feeling left out in the cold. You're moving towards like true love type situation here. I do feel like this could be playing an important role this week. For others, I do feel like this week is like just could be a little retrograde energy-ish with this Four of Clubs. There could be some, moments of confusion. I do feel like some of you could be feeling isolated, but I do feel like it's going to change in the near future. So I do feel like you will be coming out of this, but weird reading. I don't know whether to call this good or bad. Loyal heart. I feel like this person is going to be very loyal to you here, Scorpio. Yeah, time for a nap. Maybe you need a nap. I just simply asked for more information about this reading. You have the time for the nap card. So maybe you just need to take a nap this week and just kind of chalk it up to a loss. I don't know. But there you go. Weird reading. Thank you for watching, Scorpio. Thank you for putting up with me as well. I really appreciate it. And enjoy your week.